You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3.
Sterling Hoffrichter to kick off for the Falcons.
The Titans going to get the ball to start the second half, and they trail here as we get back to it on EA Sports. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
Titans take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. They come out here with a 0 on the scoreboard. What was said in that locker room? That's what I want to know.
I would love to have been in there because we often have the feeling that there's a lot of shouting, screaming, people upset. But typically, halftime locker rooms are a lot more clinical than that. And in this case, are they upset that the plays weren't working because of execution, or did they think they were just bad plays to call?
Yeah.
We'll find out pretty quickly here if they feel like they had something going, but they just need to do it a little bit better or not.
We'll find out. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now it's Henry. And he'll get this one up to about the 39 here.
He's brought down.
They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
Hey, check Mike 46. Check Mike 46. Watch the run. Watch the run.
They'll fake it. Now Tannehill. He finds Corey Davis. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 23 yards the pickup there. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. Now a play fake, and it's Tannehill. He'll air this one out deep for Davis. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off down near the 5. And a great return as he takes this up just shy of the 45. So they lost yardage, and they declined the penalty. There's no logical reasoning to do that.
I'm trying to go through this little Rolodex in this small brain of mine, and I'm coming up with nothing, partner. I've got zip on that one. Take the yardage, right? Take the penalty. I don't get it.
I don't get it either. So after the missed long field goal attempt, this offense set up nicely at the 44-yard line. And now with a play clock winding down, a whistle and possibly a false start. A false start backs him up 5, 1st and 15. Now Ito Smith. He'll get about 3 as he's brought down right around the 42.
Ball carrier.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
On 2nd and 12, Ryan. And his throw's going to be incomplete. It was Kenny Vaccaro there to get a hand on that one.
Receiver coaches preach to their guys all the time. Separation, that's what's going to make the play successful. That time there was very little, and I think they were actually fortunate that it was only knocked away and not intercepted.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. for Ridley. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Super Bowl 49 hero Malcolm Butler. And his guys are going to get the football at the 23-yard line.
Well, I tell you, Brandon, this ball's intercepted, but it is third down. So the silver lining is that since this is so far down the field and there wasn't a big run back associated with it, really this kind of works like a punt. It's not an altogether bad result.
After the interception, here's Tannehill. Uncorks one for Davis. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down.
I'm sure this isn't a novel thought, but maybe run some simpler routes instead of trying to get it all back in one shot. Defense certainly appears to be ready for them. Try and get it back little by little instead of in big chunks.
Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. A shotgun snap for Tannehill. Oh, did he hang on to it? He did on the dime. Nice grab. That one a gain of 20 and a first down.
When you're a player of his stature, you don't just circle the games on your team's calendar. You
Circle the Pro Bowl?
Without a doubt. That's a game that you just figure you're going to be in each and every year. That's because of catches like that. That's why he goes.
Flushed out right. And time finally runs out. He can't get rid of the football, and he's taken down.
You know, on these types of plays, we're always looking to assess blame. Okay, where did it break down? Sometimes it's just a great play.
To try again after the sack. Tannehill. It's brought in by Adam Humphries.
Tannehill's pass.
They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for third down.
A gain of 10 brings up third and
From the gun on third down, Tannehill. And that will be incomplete. It was Ricardo Allen there on the coverage.
We've seen these defenses make enough opportunistic plays to keep this one low scoring. Flying around, making plays on the ball, and we see yet another errant throw as a result.
They failed once in this spot earlier, but the offense will stay out to go for it on fourth down.
Under 10, 10. Check 26, check 26.
They are going for it. It's Tannehill. And this is incomplete. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Falcons will take control of the football in great field position. Trying to get the run game going. Here's Smith. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard.
on the tackle.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
From the 40 now on second down. Ryan airing it out, looking for Ridley. And this is caught for a Falcon touchdown. Calvin Ridley. 40 yards. And the Falcons will add on to their lead.
Lining up for the
The fly route works for the TD ground.
And you know, the receivers love to say, if we get even with the defender, we're leaving. And that's exactly what he did. All the way into the end zone. And then he was on the business end catching it once he got over the stripe.
Sterling Hoffrichter to kick off for the Falcons.
Now following the touchdown, Hoffrichter to kick off. Adoree Jackson on the return. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
The Titans take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover. last catch short of the marker by just a yard. Leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. Now Tannehill. It's complete. Middle of the field to Humphries. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 16 yards, a first down.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Tannehill on 1st down. And that one not to be. It's incomplete. So they couldn't hook up as time is now run out on this 3rd quarter of play. Back now in Nashville. It's Titan football here as they trail to begin the 4th quarter. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. They'll fake the handoff. Now Tannehill. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 38, and he's able to get it back here to the 43-yard line. If they had designs of kind of wiggling their way back into this one, that hurts their chances right there.
They had to put it mildly, but look at the lead, look at the deficit, trying to make a play downfield. Everyone seeking to be somewhat the hero. Didn't turn out that way at all, and you're exactly right. It's going to take a lot for them to have a chance to win this one now.
Throwing here to start the drive as they connect left side. Touchdown, Falcons! Julio Jones, 43 yards. And the Falcons turn that interception into a touchdown.
For the point after.
They were still throwing with a comfortable lead here late, and now that lead even more comfortable.
And your first thought is there bad blood that went into this one ahead of time, that maybe they're seeking some revenge or they just don't like them? But the other thing that always hits me is, are they worried about playoff positioning, right? Are they worried about, do you need enough points in case there's a tiebreaker that comes into play later?
Now following the touchdown, Hoff-Richter to kick off. Here's Desmond King on the return. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
The Titans take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
It certainly is. You got to get points. And okay, all right, I'm being facetious here, but you get points, you feel a little bit better about yourself as you move on to the next one. I think they want to start getting back into this game. It behooves them to get better on 1st down.
Yeah, certainly not what they were looking for there out of the opening play of this drive. On 2nd and 7, Tannehill. He's got his tight end, Anthony Ferkser. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. That one good for 26 and a 1st down. Tannehill going to turn and give this to Henry. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. The last run got 9. That leaves him with 2nd and a yard.
Brings up 2nd and a yard.
Again, it's Henry. And pretty good running as he'll be close to a 1st down at the Falcons' 24.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the 4th quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down 4th quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. Now a 1st down throw, Tannehill. And he's going to drop this off to his fullback. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. An 11-yard pickup for the Titans at a 1st down.
15-yard line.
Derrick Henry. And this carry terminated at the 8-yard line. Good stick skill showing the power, but just not much room to operate.
The 8-yard line.
He'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4. They'll run it again with Henry. And this time he's not going anywhere. They'll get him down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4. And they'll try to squeeze in one more play here before the 2-minute warning. Tannehill now to throw. Forced out to his left. He can run for it, and he will. And the Titans are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
Titan. 1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
So the Titans in possession of the football here as we get your reset. They've got it 1st and goal as they look to punch in a late score. And he gets halfway there down to the 1-yard line. Only a yard that time. 2nd and goal. 2nd and goal from the 1.
2nd and goal.
Trying to punch it in with Henry. And he will take this one in for a Titans touchdown. Taking it in from a yard out. And the Titans are able to close the gap just a bit.
And that touchdown puts us in a position to have a discussion, doesn't it? Now, it'll be a 2-score game after the conversion.
I mean, there's no doubt with a 2-score game, they're going to have to onside kick it. We'll just see if they've got a miracle up their sleeve.
And you wonder what onside kicks they're going to use and in what sequence if they hope to have a chance to win this game.
Gostkowski with the extra point, and they'll cut the lead to 21-7. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And Hall not going to bring this one out.
1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now, defensively, they do have all 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point. Here's Smith as he'll try to run some clock. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts.
Brings up 2nd and
As they'll get it with just over 90 seconds to go in the ball game. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
Right there, 54, right there, 54 now.
Oh, look at this. Ryan's going to throw it to the right side and complete to Hurst.
complete to
Now
him.
Tennessee going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. Got an extra defensive back out there for the Titans now here for 3rd down.
You got blocked, man. You got blocked, man.
Here's Ryan. He completes this to Russell Gage. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 17 yards and a 1st down for Atlanta.
1st down, Atlanta.
Now it's Ryan. Throwing the out route and complete. That's Jones. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. A big pickup there, and without question, that should be more than enough to wrap this one up.
You got me, right? Don't be scared of it. Watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out. 58. Rush in, rush in. Rush. Hey, bye-bye.
On 1st and 10, it's Ryan. That's caught over the middle by Hurst. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line.
A gain of 22
Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages.
Back 25. Watch QB drop. Watch QB drop. Mike 5-4, Mike 5. Hey, 59, ready.
To throw again is Ryan. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked up by the USC man, Adoree Jackson. And the return will stop it well inside their own 20 at the 15-yard line.
The Titans take over 1st and 10 at their own 15-yard line.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And they had the touchdown during the last drive, and I'm guessing that you like the balance they had on that last drive.
And I loved it. Forget liking it. Absolutely love what they were doing, because to be ahead of a defense.
And he's going to be brought down. Back at his own 6-yard line. Grady Jarrett in there to drop him as that clock continues to run. The Falcons going to use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this fourth quarter of play. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. Henry will get it. He's been busy today. And some room for him there as he'll take this up to about the 15. Now the Titans will use their third and final timeout. As the clock stops with 23 seconds to go in the game. They'll keep it on the ground. Henry. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets his foot down out shy of the 30 to the 29. The Titans get 14 yards there and move the chains as well.
1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
One last throw here for Tannehill. Flush to his right. He's going to let it fly. And that will be incomplete as time has run out on this football game.